Hey, what's up, guys? So, I want to talk to you for a few minutes about relationship standards. Now, I'm going to get right into the video, so be ready. Okay, take notes. This is on the test. So, the first thing that comes to my head when I think about relationship standards is a question. And that question is, why are you in the relationship? So, whether you're in a relationship right now, or whether you're planning to get in one, or you're not in one, you're not thinking about it, whichever situation, what is your goal for the relationship? Why are you in that relationship? Now, I think, I could be wrong, but I think that if you were to ask most people, teenagers, young adults these days, if you were to ask them why they are in the relationship that they're in, or what their goal is when they get into a relationship, I I think that you'd find some pretty shallow answers, and that's just the honest truth. You ask people as teenagers, why are you in the relationship that you're in? Because I like the person. Okay, why do you like them? Well, I mean, they're nice. They make me feel good when I'm around them, and like, there's not much thought behind it, right? People just they like someone, they get a good feeling around someone, and so they become attached or they like that feeling that they get, and so they go with the person. And that's another big thing that, oh man, I'm gonna get sidetracked right here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so basically, if you like the way a person makes you feel and you get with them for that reason, you're not actually attracted to that person, you're attracted to the way that they make you feel. And if that feeling goes, what's left, right? If that person makes you feel, I don't know, accepted, right? Then the deeper thing that you're craving in your life. Oh man, this is deep. The deeper thing that you're craving in your life is acceptance. It's not a relationship, so you don't need to be in a relationship. You're craving acceptance, and that's rooted in deep, whether it be childhood trauma or deep insecurity in your life. And so you need to get that sorted out, right? That is the reason why you're getting into a relationship if that's the situation. And so this is why I'm saying, or this is why I'm asking the question, why are you getting into the relationship that you're in? And a lot of people, they're unaware. Like, there's probably a ton of people out there right now who are that in that exact situation where they like that they feel accepted from this person, this girl or guy, right? And so since they feel accepted, they want to stay with that person because they get that feeling from it that they're deeply craving. And maybe they didn't get that feeling the way that they were supposed to get it. Maybe their dad wasn't present in their life. Maybe their parents were divorced, and so they never felt truly accepted in their life. Right? Maybe their mom was always at work and they were at a daycare, and so they like it's rooted in deep stuff, guys. And so you never got that real acceptance in your life, and so you're craving it out in a relationship, and that's not the place to crave it. That's not the place to seek it out. You need to solve that problem yourself because it's a core issue that you need to solve yourself. If you bring it into a relationship, you're just going to bring all that baggage into the relationship, and this is why you'll see me say, and a lot of people that I talk to this stuff about say, like, evaluate the situation that you're in first and sort out your own life first. Obviously you're not going to get everything perfect before you get into a relationship, right? Married couples are far, far, far from perfect. But if you can make an effort to address, deep core insecurities, uh, traumas in your life, if you can make an effort to address those, dig them up, and, fix those problems, and, and there's different strategies to do that, whether it's therapy, whether it's forgiving the person that hurt you when you were younger. There's so much of this deep stuff, guys. And if you're able to do that, then you put yourself in a situation where you're not carrying that baggage and you're actually seeking out a relationship for a healthy reason, not a misplaced um, craving, so to speak, right? You're craving love because you never got it from your family, from your parents. And so you seek it out in a relationship. Well, first you should solve the problem of, well, the problem is I never received that love that I deeply needed as a child from my parents. And so, how can I fix that without just trying to put a bandage on it by getting into a relationship? And so, you address the problem. You talk to your parents. If they passed away, you go to therapy. I don't know all the answers to all this stuff, but I'm saying that this stuff exists, and this is a big reason why a lot of people get into relationships. There's not much of a reason, and the actual reason people aren't aware of, right? The other thing is seeking validation, girls that are just begging for attention, and guys that just want to hook up. Like, those are reasons that people don't want to admit, but it's a thing. So there's all those questions, right? I'm not going to go through every single type of scenario, but there's questions that's a question that you should ask before getting into a relationship is why? What is the goal? Is the goal to eventually get married? If not, then what is the goal? Is it to hook up? If it's to hook up, why? Why are you trying to hook up? Why are you trying to have sex with this person? Why are you, just trying to get into a temporary relationship with a girl that's, really attractive? Is it because you want all the boys to, think that you're accomplished because you have a hot girl by your side for a month? Think about it. What's the purpose of that? And it's tough because there's so many people in this situation, and there's so much, digging up of past, and, putting your ego off to the side and being honest with yourself, telling yourself the harsh truth that you yourself don't want to hear, admitting the truth, hey, I want to get into a relationship. Look, me personally, I want to get into a relationship, but I know that right now that's probably not a good idea because I already can't figure out my life as it is. I mean, I can, I just haven't, right? I haven't got everything in order that I want in order yet. And that's not to say that I ever even will, because, there's a constant process, and so I'm probably never going to attain everything that I want to attain because, if you ask, really, really successful people, are they their own hero? Matthew McConaughey, all right. Is he his own hero? No, he's 10 years from now, right? So, if you get what I mean, then you get it. If you don't, then I can't help you. But, yeah, I'm completely off track. Holy jeez. So, next thing that I'm going to talk about, and this is going to be the last thing for this video, because we're already at 8 minutes, right? The other thing is standards for a relationship, right? Like I said at the beginning, first there's the question, and next there is this, and I want you to listen closely to this, and this is something that you should think about, right? If you have standards for the person that you want to be with, that person that you want to be with is going to have standards for you too. And so basically, you need to think, am I the type of person who I would want? So you have this ideal, I'll talk to you girls for a second, right? If you have this ideal guy that you want in your life, you have all these standards, and I'm not talking about just physical, right? I'm talking about mental stuff too. How they handle certain situations, right? Are they mentally strong? Are they this? Are they responsible, organized, all this stuff? If you have all these standards for this guy, what if you find that guy and he has all those standards, he meets all those standards, but you don't meet his standards? Then what? Then you're done, right? Then you get all the way there and you're not good to go, right? And so that's something else to think about, is in the pursuit of getting another person in your life, you need to work to meet that person's standards. If you have high standards for somebody else, then the fact that you're seeking out high standards in a person means that person has high standards themselves, meaning that they'll have high standards for you. And so it's all these levels of frequency. If you seek someone at low frequency, then you're just going to match someone at low frequency. You don't need to be very high frequency. But if you're seeking someone out who's a super high frequency, and they're really, aware, emotionally intelligent, and all this stuff, then they're going to expect the exact same thing from you. And if you can't match that, then either they're going to come down or you're going to have to come up. And if they're up here, they're probably not coming down. And so you're going to have to get up there to meet them on that level, right? So that is that, right? Are you the person who you would want? Something to think about. I think that's going to be it for this video. 2 things. We got to uncover some stuff. We got to be aware. Self-awareness, emotional intelligence, self-control, all these things, very important, especially today when everything is like instant gratification. Everybody has everything they want immediately. Everybody's so comfortable. It's pretty pathetic. You know, people doing the beep test at school and they're whining and complaining about running for 4 minutes straight. Like, really? Really? Like, that's sad. That is so unbelievably sad. So, you know, that's it. That's all I got for you. I love you. You're my favorite. And so are you. And so are you. But I'm only talking to one of you. So that's kind of weird. So I should probably stop now. Okay. Have a good one. God bless you.